Hello all, welcome back to Digicourse YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss about profile creations. So how to perform profile creations for SEO for better rankings in SERP. So now let's discuss. Profile creations. So in off-page optimization, like off-page SEO, we have few techniques to perform to get a high quality backlinks to our site. Among those techniques, the topmost technique we perform, and it is a very easy technique also. Why? Because I have to start with the easy techniques before I go to advanced techniques. So I should start with the easy technique. That's the reason I have choose the profile creations to show you how to get a proper quality backlinks from these techniques. Okay, so first of all, what it is? What is the meaning of profile creations? So it is simply like, don't you know how to create a profile in Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter? Like everyone knows how to create a profile in some websites, in some platforms, I can say, like Facebook. So I'm taking a very good example of Facebook. So don't you have a Facebook profiles, guys, everyone?
We have.
Yes, everyone have, and everyone knows how to create a profiles also. The same here, you are creating a profile for your business. This is not for a personal use, this is for a businesses. You are going to create a profiles in some platforms. That means in other websites you are having your business profile. Okay, so now let me show you with small diagram. Okay, let us say these are a few platforms where you have created a profile. So on your business name, assume that the business name is Digicourse and it's a Google. It's a Google. You are having a profile in other websites on your business like this. Digicourse. And you will give your website details, your homepage URL also. So that means, am I having a website URL of my website URL in other platforms, guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right. This is a Digicourse website. Now, from every website, I'm getting a traffic. Why? Because I have created a profile and I also give my website URL. So now from their websites, I'm getting a backlink. So what Google will think when Google will visit each and every website? So Google notices that there is a profile with the name of Digicourse. So wherever Google goes, Google is finding a profile or a business name of Digicourse. So Google will think that, okay, there is some website with the name of Digicourse. So this improves the trust for a Google and also improves the weight for a domain. So if you perform this profile creations, automatically the DA and PA of your Digicourse gets gradually increased. Why? Because your domain weight get improves. Okay, that is the reason we use this profile creations in the initial stages to get a high quality backlinks and to get a traffic, as well as it's like promoting, right? I'm having my business in other platforms. It's like I'm promoting my business in other platforms. So here, what are the few things I'm getting here? I am getting a traffic, right? I'm getting a traffic, I'm getting a backlinks, and I'm also having a promotions, right? So here, these are a few benefits that you should always look for to get a, to get a better rankings. So if you get automatically traffic, backlinks, and promotions, your DA will automatically get improves. So that is what our ultimate goal is, right? So whatever the process we do, like either on page, off page, or technical SEO, our ultimate goal is to improve our DA. If I have a high DA, then Google automatically places our websites on top of SERP when someone searches for some keyword, right? So now what I have to do now, this is what profile creations definitions you got to know in order to get proper backlinks and promotions and traffic. So I choose the profile creations. Then what I have to do and how should I perform with these profile creations? In order to perform any off-page optimization, as I told earlier that we should consider whatever the optimization, whatever the techniques you choose, you have to choose to get a backlink from a high DA and PA. Okay, so you should get a backlink from high DA and PA websites. This is the main factor that you should consider. So you might be having a doubt that, okay, what is the, optimum score? Like, what is the minimum domain authority I have to choose? Let's say your website is having other websites which you are working, okay, is having a domain authority across 15 to 20 or 15 to 30. So you can perform getting a backlinks in the websites which have a, 50 to 100. Okay. Try getting a backlinks from the websites which are having more than 50, which are having DA more than 50. So maximum it would be 100. So based on your website's domain authority, you have to choose. Let's say your website domain authority is somewhere, 70. Okay. Your domain authority is somewhere 20. So you should always get a backlink from the websites which are having more than yours. So you have to start with minimum 80 to 100. So do not perform getting backlinks from the websites which are having lesser DA and PA compared to your websites. Okay, you should always take a more high DA and PA websites compared to your website. This is the small tip I can give you. And one more thing I want you to consider is SS. SS is spam score. So you should also check getting a backlinks from the websites which are having a less spam score. So the spam score also ranges from 1 to 100. So the higher the number, the quality, the less quality the websites is. So if a website consisting of 90 spam score, that means never ever try to get a backlink from that website. Why? Because the backlink profile would be very less when you get a backlink from a high spam score websites. So you should always try getting a backlink from a high DA and PA as well as less spam score. Okay, what is the optimal spam score you can consider is websites which are having 1 to 30. 1 to 30. Okay, a spam score which are having in between 1 to 30 would be always considered as a low spam score. So you can get a backlink from the websites which are having 1 to 30. That is very fine. But do not go with the websites which are having more than 30. So more than 30 is considered as a very dangerous. Okay, do not choose those websites. Okay, so these are our main factors you should consider before getting a backlink. Okay, so now for every technique you have to follow this. That is fine. But for profile creations, what on an extra you have to follow to get a quality backlink is, first of all, we know that, it provides immense support, improving the rankings. And we also know it provides the traffic also. And obviously, we know that it improves the visibility of our company profile. In order to improve that, first thing is make sure that you have a company. Obviously, we'll be having company name. The next thing is some platforms will ask you enter the address. If they ask you to enter address, you should be able to do that. And then third thing is you should have an email address compulsory. Why? Because you have to create a profile with the help of email address only. The next fourth thing is, yeah, again, this phone number is optional if you want. I mean, if that website asks you to provide, then you have to provide, otherwise not required. The next main thing is homepage URL. So you have to give a homepage URL. Guys, I'm telling you once again, if there are platforms which are not asking you entering the URL, then it's waste. Please do not choose those websites which are not asking you to enter URL. Why? Because if you don't enter the URL, from where you will get a backlink? Is there a chance of getting a backlink? No way. So you should have an option of entering your homepage URL. The next, company website address or homepage is fine. Next, some websites will also ask you the social media links or social media profiles. So if you have a social media links of your business, so you better give them as well. Okay, so these are a few criteria that you have to consist of to start with the profile creations. So make sure that you have your homepage URL, email address, and all that is verified. So now let us start doing this profile creations. So you can do in two ways, guys. I'm going to explain you two ways how you can perform profile creations. One is go to your browser and search for a profile creation sites list 2021. So you can search like this and you will be finding a plenty of websites where they have a list of profile creations. So now let me see this 700 profile creations, 90 plus profile creations they have. So just click that result and let me scroll down. So they just wrote some stuff about profile creation. If you want, you can just go through the entire content if you want some clarity. So as I have already gave you clarity about profile creation, you don't need to go over there. So now can you see this profile creation sites list 2021? So these are websites so that you can go there and you can perform activities like you can create a profile and get a backlink. Okay, so you can just click any of this. This is one way. And another way is in Digicourse also, I have a blog on profile creations. So open Digicourse and search for a profile creation sites. There you go. Here I have a profile creation sites list 2021. So here also I wrote some stuff. The next, if you still scroll down, you can see these are a website links. Okay, so you can take any of those websites and create a profile. So let me work on one profile and show you how we can create a proper profile. I have profiles on. Okay, let me go with this. HTTPS visual.li. So, and one more thing, do remember, do not perform activities which does not have SSL certificate. Okay, so those are not secure websites. So I don't prefer going with the non-SSL certificate. Better you go with the only websites which are having HTTPS. Okay, so now ly. By seeing this website only, I got to know that we can create a profile. Can't we create a profile in here? Yeah. So it is asking me to log in. So we can create it. But can you create a profile in Digicourse? You cannot create it. So like that, by seeing a website, after opening a website, you can directly see register or log in or sign up or sign in. So in that website, you can happily create a profile. Right. So in order to perform some activities, before you do that, you have to check whether the website is having good DA and PA or not. Okay. So now as I have chosen this visual.li, so I'm going to copy this URL, open a new tab and search for a domain authority checkouts. So in order to check your domain authority, so you will be finding plenty of tools. You can use any of those, but this is a free version website SEO checker. I'm going to click this and enter that URL for whatever the website you want to check. And then click on I'm not robot, check. Right. So now what is the DA on PA? 86 and 71. So is it a good score? Is it a good DA and PA, guys?
Yes.
Yes. And coming to a spam score is 28%. Okay, fine. It's like, as I said already, below, like in between 1 to 30, it's fine. You can perform, but try getting a backlink from very less spam scores. Later on, you can try in between 1 to 30. So the first priority goes to very less spam score websites. So now can I perform activities in this website? Can I do that? Yeah. Can I create a profile? It has a good D and PA. So now I got to know it's a login, showing me login. Let me log in. Click this login and then log into your account. If you have already an account, you just have to enter your email address and password. So as of now, I don't have an account. So I would like to create one. Right. So give a name, guys. So I prefer giving the first name, last name, or username of your business name only. Do not go with your, personal names. So now what I'll do is Digicourse. I'll have something like online and email address. So I'm going to choose password. Enter your password. It's up to you. Then sign in. Then submit it. So once after you give your email address and also here it is giving you notification that you haven't verified your email address. Make sure that you enable, sorry, you verify the link. So I'm going to do that right now. Can you see here? I got a verification link. So I just have to verify it here. You can do that by clicking here. Let me click here. Done. So now I have just entered into this website. So what all the things I have to consider, as I said, so make sure that I give company name, address, email address and all. So as of now, I just tried entering into this website. I haven't edited my profile. So now it's your duty to edit your profile. So I am going into this profile section. Let us see whether we have option of editing it here. Yeah, so here you have edit profile, give your first name, last name, and username. So username, I would like to go with Digicourse. Let's see if it is available or not. And location, you have to enter the location. Then select the timing zone and about us, about your website, you have to try writing it. So I tried writing some information about this profile, then audience, so whether it's a business or you're a business, then industries, under which industry your website comes, communication, constructions, education. Then select a value. Would you like to take calls or no? So not. So would you work in a weekends or doesn't work? Languages, English, website. So is it asking us a website, guys? So now I have to give a website URL. Right. There you go. Here it is asking us a social media profiles also. So if you want, you can give your YouTube and Instagram, Twitter and all. So I would like to choose YouTube. Why? Because we have a YouTube channel. So I would like to give my YouTube channel link. Okay. And then next, like that, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn also. I would like to give LinkedIn once. So I'm going to give this, right? So now I given YouTube and LinkedIn one and about section and location, username, first name, last name. Let me save this profile. User profile saved successfully. You have changed. So now here my, name of this profile is Digicourse Online. This is my username, and what all the things I have asked you to enter. So I have entered all those things. If you can see, these are my profiles, social media profile, and this is my website and my businesses and all. If you are willing, you can also upload your logo, guys. So it is always better to upload a logo. So I just want to do it now. Let me upload it. Okay. Okay, now I have chosen my profile picture and let me save this. That's it. Simple, right? So this is how you create a profile, guys. You have to create a profile in all the platforms like this. So now, after finishing this, make sure you maintain some Excel sheet and have the data. Okay, let me click this profile once. Take an Excel sheet or Google Sheet, anything is fine. This Google Sheet or Excel sheet will help you, to store the data. Some businesses, this would really gonna help you. So enter this, your submission type. Submission type. And next, submission URL. I mean, in which website you are submitting. Or else, okay, let me go with the website URL. In that website, DA and PA. And that website, spam score. The next, what is the username? And did you, and you can give submission URL. So submission URL will get to know, like your client will get to know whether you have submitted the URL successfully or not. Let me show you how to do it. Submission type. So what is a submission type? It's a profile creations. Next, what is the website URL that I have worked? Visual.ly, right? So what is the DA and PA, guys? What is the DA and PA? 8671, right? 86 and 71. What is the spam score?
28.
28. What is the username I gave it here? Digicourse
Online.
Online. So can you give your name in the username section? Your personal name. Don't give your personal. Why? Because it is for company. Submission URL. What is the submission URL, guys? It is your profile simply. So now I'm going to take this profile like this and take this entire URL. If I take this entire URL and I paste it here, anyone can view my profile. Okay, it is like sharing your Facebook page link or sharing your Facebook profile link. So when someone click this, they can see all the stuff which I have worked on this. So they can see what is my username, what is the location, about me, industries, and website. So from there, they can redirect. Okay, so this is what submitted link. Submitted URL means wherever you have submitted that URL I want. Okay, so I have taken. So in general, the submitted URL for profile creations is just your profile link. If you just share your profile link, so I can view it like as. So this is how you have to maintain an Excel sheet for profile creations. So it's DA and PAs and spam score, username, and submissions URL. So like that, you have to perform daily at least 10 or at least 15. Okay.